time in the Philippines today. Hope you are as well, wherever you're from. Hey, today, I want to talk to you about Philippines is now open for tourists coming to the Philippines. Philippines is now open for international tourists, regular tourists coming to the Philippines. Yeah! Woo! What a joy. Such a joy it is to come back to you again, my friends. And today I want to say, those of you here for the first time, if you would please, click on the subscribe button and the bell notification icon so you continue receiving fresh, new Philippine videos, motivational videos, and worldwide videos. Now, when you talk about the Philippines, you understand, this is a country that has been downtrodden. Thank you so much for the donation to the nation. Terry Fleming, I'm on my handheld mobile device today because we had a brownout. Yeah, guys, we had a brownout in the doggone Philippines. We had a brownout in Talambon. This is sick. We had two last night, and now one early this morning. I had everything set up, and now we had a brownout. So I'm coming to you on the cell phone because I have a load on the cell phone and the cell phone's charged up. Okay. So that's where I'm coming from. Marquette, what's up, man? Terry Fleming in the house. Good to see my people, man. North Carolina, what's up, Monroe? What's up, man? You good? So good to see y'all. But I don't have a whole lot, man. I just want to let you know, Philippines is open for business, okay? Yeah. And so what we're going to do, I normally wind up running it down to you guys, you know what I'm saying? Today, I'm going to open it up to the floor. And then see y'all can hit me from the door. I'm going to open it up to the people. Let y'all ask a question. What questions do you have about coming to the Philippines? Have you made up your mind? Are you coming to the Philippines? And if you're coming to the Philippines, when are you coming to the Philippines? What are your expectations? Do you have high expectations? Do you have low expectations? I'm asking you the question today, and I want to see what your answers are, because this is a very exciting time, my guys. The Philippines has been closed down to international travelers for 2 solid years, okay? And it's been 2 solid years filled with tears. Yeah, your lady been crying for you. You've been crying for your lady. Don't play with me, man. Don't play with me. I know you've been crying. I want to see my lady. And then somebody said, what's wrong with Johnny? Then you said, ain't nothing wrong with me. You wipe the tears from your face. Come on, you, man. Hey, man. Hey, you know what? I'm not trying to dish you for crying, man. You cry. We all got to shed a tear sometimes. You know what I'm saying? But me, I cry too, you know. I cried, so why would I dish you for crying? Men are supposed to cry. We're a human being, right? Wait a minute, hold on. We dogs? Are we dogs or men? Which one are we? If we're dogs, we ain't got no business crying, because the dog be like, woo, 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 woo. They don't know what crying is about. But we human beings, we have emotions. We feel for our lady when we can't have her. Our lady feel for us when she can't have us with her. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, we cry. I cry. When I had my divorce, I cried, man. You think I'm playing with you? I'm telling you the truth, man. It hurt me. It hurt me to my heart. I cried. I didn't cry for a long time. But I didn't cry when nobody saw me either. I went and cried in my house by myself. I cried for about 5 minutes. And that's loud. I can't go out. Then my sister called me. She said, stop that crying. I had my sister. Thank God I have people to help me out. I had my sister call me, my sister Pam, and my sister Gwen. They said, stop that crying, boy. What's wrong with you? Straighten it up. So that's why you need people around you, man, that can comfort you, that can tell you the right information you need to know, that can lift your spirits when you're down and out. And I had people like that in my life. I still have them today. We don't talk as much because I'm over here and they're over there, but they with me, man. If anything go down with me right now, guess what? We like that because we family, man. You know what I'm saying? They say blood is thicker than water. Sometimes it is, sometimes it ain't. And family is not by blood most of the time. Sometimes it's by how somebody treats you. Some of y'all got people in your life right now that are more family than your blood family, because they treat you decent. They treat you with respect. They want to care for you. They want to share for you. And sometimes they shed a tear for you. Yeah, that's family. That's the real family, how somebody treats you. But my family treat me good. We blood, and anytime I got a problem, I call on the phone and they right there to help me. And same here with me. If they got an issue, You contact me and we get together. We get it done. You know, we take care of it. But yeah, today I'm gonna listen to you guys talk. I always run it down to you, you know what I'm saying? You know, I can talk, I can run it down, you know what I'm saying, without a frown. And then sometimes I even look like a clown. But you know what I'm saying? I'm giving you a chance today. Because I know a lot of you are preparing to make that journey. And you have questions in the back of your mind. I got a lot of questions from Facebook. I got a lot of questions that people have sent to the Philippines Connection, their fan page. I got a lot of questions. I even I know I got questions on the email, but my email's so backed up. And every time I try to get into it, it's jammed up on me. So for those of you that have emailed me questions or concerns regarding travel to the Philippines, I humbly apologize. I have not been able to enter my email with any success to get return emails. Nor have we been able to do a lot of response on our comments on our videos. That's because we have an unstable internet connection. Now, I'm not trying to pass the buck. The buck is on me. You know, it's my job to get it done. Right now, I'm not getting it done to the best of my ability. But I guarantee you, when we get hooked up with the straight internet, when we get hooked up with the home broadband, I get off the prepaid Wi-Fi, I'm gonna get it right tight on strong. You know what I'm saying? I always respond to my people because if I email you and you don't respond to me, or if I text you, you don't think about you. So you ain't about nothing. Don't think that about me, guys. I got a problem here with my internet. Okay, I try to get back to you at least 2 to 3 days. I try to get back to you in a timely manner. But at this time, we are incapacitado, whatever you want. We can't get online. Okay, in a successful way. So today, I'm gonna open up to you, all my people out there that got questions about the transfer of coming to the internet, coming to the Philippines, wanting to know what's the ins and out, wanting to know the requirements, wanting to know what's it all about, and wanting to know what should I bring, how much money should I bring, where should I stay, all that stuff. I'm gonna let you know. Okay, I got the answer for you. You know why? Because I'm a boots on the ground kind of guy. I live here, man. I've been here since 2014. Yeah, 2014. I've been here since December 24th of 2014. I've been here, and I've been living here successfully, happily married to a beautiful Filipina. And those who got that marriage idea in your mind as well, like I tell everybody, make sure you, baby. I'm serious. If you got the wrong one, she can strangle you. Not necessarily physically, but she can strangle your money, finances. She can strangle your health. She can strangle your mind. She can strangle your spirit. And before you know it, you can't breathe. You'd be like George saying, I can't breathe. I can't. And she got her knee on your neck. Don't get the wrong one, man. And what can you do to ensure that you don't get the wrong one? Number one, check her out. From the neck up to the full floor down. Check her out. Body, head to toe. Head to toe. No, physically check her out. If she say she 24, 36, 24, 36, 24, wait a minute, 36, 36, 24, 36, you want to, man, you meet her, you want to make sure she come up to measurement. You say, well, hold up, and you 24, 24, 24. You told me you were 36, 24, 36. Oh, I'm sorry, I lost some weight. Lying back. Then you know she ain't for you because she lied. Don't never start a relationship on a lie because it will never last, okay? Never start a relationship on a lie. Well, she did. Why did she just lie? That was just a white lie. Ain't no such thing as a white lie. A lie is a lie is a lie. White, black, blue, brown, green is all a lie. And you have to understand that. When you start out lying, you're going to end up lying. And you'll be flying before it's over with. Because she'll be throwing you through the window. I'm playing. All right, y'all know I got a new background today. I'm up here in our bedroom, changing my background scenery for a little bit, because Lisa D cleaning up downstairs. She said, don't do that video down there. I said, what's wrong? It's going to be all right. She said, I'm cleaning out. I don't want nobody to see me. I said, okay. Whatever, man. I ain't got time for all that. I got to talk to my people, man. My people waiting on me. Conversation today. The Philippines has this thing called VaxCert PH. Vax, VAXCERT PH, okay? That's the vaccine certification protocol online where you can go in and get a vaccine certification. Now, most of you, will not apply to. Most of this one applies to the Filipinos because the Filipinos have to use that to get this certification to come in here. That has changed. You got a vac cert prior to February 7th, you need to go back in to the portal, to the online site, and get it again, because they made an update that you will have to have that update if you did your certification. And if you don't have that, you just waste your time, okay? This applies mostly to the Filipinos that are returning, okay? Go to the vac certification website again and redo your vac cert. It's going to put some more, it's going to put a barcode on it that you will need, okay? So if you don't have that barcode, you did your vac cert prior to February 7th, you try to get up in here, they're gonna turn you right around. You're gonna be looking with a frown on your face, being like a clown on your face, okay? Don't listen to me. Don't come up here without the right vac certification. For you guys that coming to the Philippines, Americans, Western, wherever you're coming from, if you have your certification, you have to have there's two types of certification you can get. One is your state digital certification from your state where you're from. You should go to your health department or your doctor. They'll give you digital certification. Or the other one is the WHO, World Health Organization prophylaxis certification. Okay. Now people are telling us that it's very hard to get the WHO certification. So you're going to need, for those of you coming from the U.S., just go on and try to get to your health department or try to find where you got your certification from, where you got your vaccination from rather, and try to say what are the protocols for getting a certification, because I'm trying to go out the country. And they will help you get you hooked up so you don't come out here and don't have no certification in your hand, because you're going to be turned right back around. Don't try to think that, well, they feel sorry, but they need my money. Nah, they ain't going to feel sorry for you because you didn't follow the rules. They need your money? Of course they do. But they don't need it as bad as you think they do to break the rules for you. Who you think you are? Let's be men. Let's be men and let's be women. And let's be adults, okay? Follow the rules. The people are not going to break the rules for you, okay? I know you think you're entitled. You Generation Ys and X's out there. I know you think you're entitled. But I'm American. I'm American. Yeah. Sit yourself down. American don't mean nothing out here. I mean, they like American citizens, but you think you're going to break the rules just because you're an American? Nah, they're going to break the rules for you just because you're an American? Forget it, brother. You got to follow the rules of everybody else out here. You ain't no privileged person. You ain't no privileged character out here. Let's get in your mind. Follow the rules. Obey everything the people say, and you won't have any letdowns trying to cry about it. But didn't let me in, man. I lost all my money. I had a hotel reservation. I lost my hotel fees, and you know what's gonna happen to you when you get back home? You gonna go crazy because you done lost $2,000-$3,000 because you didn't follow the rule. Follow the rule, man. You don't know the rule? Look them up. Go to my video section. I got all the videos that I showed you what's necessary to get here. Okay? Get your reservation. And furthermore, I want to suggest to you gentlemen that trying to get here, don't come on the first boatload. What you mean, BobbieD? What you mean? What you mean? You heard me. Don't come on the first boatload. Wait. Give yourself some time to see. Let the other people be the guinea pigs. Huh? Yeah, let them be the guinea pig. The first one got to have to try to get in there. Let them be the guinea pig. Because things can happen, and you know how the Philippines is. They change stuff all the time. So let them be the guinea pig, and you learn from the error of their ways, okay? Give yourself some time. Maybe the 10th is the time you can come here, but maybe 2 weeks from the 10th, a month from the 10th. Give yourself some time, you know? And during that time, right now the prices are high. Your hotel fees are high, everything is high. And to give yourself like a month, maybe the prices will be, drop down a little bit, okay? I don't know, but just possibly could it happen? You know? Give yourself some time to make sure things are the way you want it to be. I don't know about you guys, but if you like me, I don't like to come and they change stuff on me. As soon as I get in there and go on a plane, get off the plane, say, where's your soul? So I said, what? I just showed you everything I'm supposed to have. What you ask me for? Don't be like that. Give yourself some time. Check and double check your requirements for entering this country. Nobody's going to have mercy on you. Nobody's going to feel sorry for you. Nobody's coming to rescue you. Okay? So let's be men. Let's be men and let's be women and let's be adults. Let's be grown-ups. Let the little child and you go to the sideline when you're trying to get into the Philippines. Okay? Be a man. Be responsible and do what's right. Okay? Sorry I had to tell y'all that, but if I don't talk hard, sometimes people don't get it. Especially men. I'm a man, so I know. If you tell me, Bobby, don't touch that, because it might hurt you. whatever. Go and touch it. Because I'm trying to see if it's going to hurt me. Well, you said, hey, man, you going to touch it. I'm going to back the H up. Because I'm like, okay, man, I ain't going to touch it. Sometimes you got to, I'm just being honest. I'm being real. Guys, sometimes as we as gentlemen, we just have to have a hard man-to-man talk. Right? We like that, right? We like that? Let's go. I'm going to find out who rubbed up, talking about big up, and here's how, who that say they're going to beat them saying. I need to know. I got to know. I want to know. People get ready. Whether the train is coming, don't need no ticket. If you got on board or you need love. Ooh, say it again. Say sweet, sweet love. Don't need no ticket. Anna. And I ain't saying Anna. You see downstairs, she said, stop saying Anna. I'm not saying Anna. I said, Anna. You just get on board. Get on board. Y'all ready to ride train? My release one nation on the roof of love. When I said toot toot, you said all aboard. Toot toot. Toot toot. When I said all aboard, you said toot toot. All aboard. All aboard. All aboard. Let's ride the train. We're release one nation on the roof of love. Excuse me a minute. I'm going to give you some coffee. Oh, hold up, y'all. Hold up. I got to get you some coffee. I got my coffee over here. I try to get situated for y'all. Hold on. I got this new coffee, y'all. It's called mangosteen. It's made up from mangosteen and a couple of other herbs in it as well. Mushroom, reishi mushroom, and some other herbs. It's awesome. And what I do to enhance this, called DX2 mangosteen. What I do to enhance the flavor is I put almond milk in it. You ever heard of almond milk? Unsweetened almond milk. It's the bomb, baby. It is the Bombay, and I'm loving it. I'm loving it. Yeah, hold on. And I gotta use the old thing. Hold on. All right, let's go. I ain't playing with y'all now. Let's go. I'm gonna find out who rough it up, tough it up, and I hope my screen worked right today. Thank you so much, Terry Fleming, for the donation to the nation. Terry Fleming, first man up. He did it right, tight, long, strong. First man, he real. You know what I'm saying? I like men that's real. I don't like phony men, because you can't depend on them. When it's time to fight, they running. When somebody trying to get me, I want my buddy with me that's going to fight with me. You know what I'm saying? Don't you want that? Scared. Terry ain't going to back down. He said, nah, you don't hit him. You don't touch him. You got to go through me first. And while he's saying that, I'm running. No, we stand toe to toe fighting the enemy. That's the kind of men I need around me. And if you stay around me long enough, if you ain't like that now, you'll be like that when I get through with you. Because I'm a man maker. I'll make a man out you, man. You a mama boy? Stay with me. You know, I'll show you how to grow up and stop blowing up. A lot of you, all you want to do is blow up on these women, and blow up on your job, and blow up on your community. Stop it right there. Blowing up don't get you nothing but a bunch of hot air. And you show your ignorance when you blow up. Be intelligent. Whenever there's a problem, use your mind and not your hands, not your fists, and not your mouth cussing nobody out. Cussing ain't going to help you. It ain't going to help solve the problem. Just make them even more angrier at you. Use your intelligence to solve issues. That's what gets you around in this world. That's what moves you up in this life. When you want to resort to 50 cuss and brutality and be combative with people, that's not the way. Okay? The way is communication. Intelligent conversation is what gets results, especially when you're dealing with your lady. Some of you all y'all know is stop it right there. If you hitting your lady, let it go. Stop that. You need to apologize to her and say, lady, I'll never do it again. If you hit her one more time, she need to let you go. And then get a pot and pan, hit you to the floor. Get you right back. All right, let's go. I'm going to find out who wrapping up, talking up, bubbling up, being the first man in there. He's not. Terry Fleming, thank you so much for being the first man up in the house. Y'all give me the prop. Y'all give me the prop. We got Monroe in the house, live in North Carolina. What's up, man? You good? He said, hello, BobbieD. What's up, man? You good, Monroe? Monroe is my brother, man. I know I can count on him. We from Carolina, man. Yeah, we from Carolina. We don't play. You think I'm playing with you? Go down to Carolina so you mess with one of us. You get hurt. You gonna put the hurt on you, man. You be a world of pain. Most of us ain't no more than 5 feet. But if you mess with us, you gonna be wondering how that 5 feet man get you to the ground. I ain't playing. We tough, man. I was raised up in a tough neighborhood. I don't play. You might think I can't do nothing, but if I can't do nothing else with these hands, this big head right there, this Georgia dome, I put the dome on you, baby. I torpedo you. If I can't do nothing else, you gonna hit the ground with that head hit. Let's go. We got Monroe. Hey, Monroe, you know I love you, my brother, but you know what I gotta tell you, right? Huh? Hey, man, you know what? Guess what? Number 2, jump on. I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. I just had to get that out of my system. Sorry, man. I had to get that out. Okay, I couldn't wait to get that out. All right, who we got? Okay, look like my screen working right there. Markel in the house. Markel, what's up, Markel? Yeah, what's up? Hey, man, we doing good, Markel. Markel is out in Colombia, Medellin, Colombia. He's an expert out there. He's a veteran. He has a veteran show and the Markel's podcast. He also has a tech review show. Check him out, man. You will not be disappointed. Markel is straight up. You know, he don't play games. He's straight up with you. He's always trying to help people in life. But when you play game with him, he like me. He gonna let you go. Because we ain't got time for nobody playing no crazy game with us. Life is serious. And it's meant to be met with serious things and serious topics and serious conversations. Game playing is for the players out there. Let's go. Round train, BobbieD, leads you one nation. Who we got? Terry Flynn. He said, congratulations, Sir Monroe. You did it right, Ty Long Strong. You're number 2, but you won't do it. Who we got right? BobbieD, leads you one nation. Live in the village market. He said, what's up, Mr. Terry Flynn? You doing right? You doing right, man? You good? Terry Flynn said, I'm good, man. He's another much, Sir Monroe. I'm doing good, man. How you doing? Markel, he said, do you have to do a quarantine for how long? Okay, if you're coming from the United States of America, number 1, it is a no visa country. So you're not required to have a visa to get into the Philippines, okay? There are about, I think 160 countries that are no visas. America is one. The United States is one. So if you come to the Philippines, you can come in two different categories. Number 1, you can come as a vaccinated individual if you're fully certification. Number 2, you can come in unvaccinated or part. You will have to do self-monitor. If you're fully vaccinated, Markel, there's no quarantine required at this time, okay? You know how the Philippines is, man. I ain't got to tell y'all. They change stuff like that, okay? So there's no quarantine required if you're fully vaccinated. If you're unvaccinated or partially vaccinated, a motel, Holiday Inn facility of your choice, okay? Most of the time is the places that you have the quarantine in, not nice places. It's nasty, man. Be roaching everything in there. And then they got to take your plate and slam it on the door. Because they can't come in. They drop your plate outside. And they said, they do what it is. Room service, and they pew! They get their head going. They don't know what you got. Okay? So, but you don't want to do that, man. Go on and get you have to have a passport that has been valid for at least 6 months. If you just got your passport last month, you're not going to make it, sister, brother and sister. You're not going to make it in this place. Then you have to have a valid passport that has been valid for at least a minimum of 6 months, okay? That's something that people overlook. In addition to that, my brothers and my sisters, you will need to have insurance. Yeah, yes, you heard me. Travel insurance. Now, you can't get that. You have to get it before you get here. And the travel insurance you get has to cover your entire stay. Okay, if you stay for 2 weeks, got to cover. You don't want the travel insurance because if you get sick, they don't want you to be a burden on the country. I mean, it just makes sense, right? And a lot of people, when I came here, I didn't have no travel insurance when I first came here in 2014. But I had my job. At that time, I was still employed. I had my job insurance, and it had lapsed here because I still had it, but and that would have covered me if I was sick or whatever. But those of you can't carry your job insurance. You have to get a particular insurance. I put a notification on a community post of a company that you can get the insurance from, travel insurance, and many others, but that one. I think I did a video on travel insurance that's required. Look at my video list playlist and you'll see that. But you can go online to that company. I put it on the community post. That's just maybe a couple of days ago, and you'll see the company name. And I think we could have to about $42, okay, for about 30 days of travel insurance. But you will need that medical insurance to cover you in case you get sick up in here. I mean, the Philippines has, for medical purposes, if you get sick, I think the medical society or medical industry is just it's on par as many, but not quite, because a lot of the hospitals don't have the basic machines that you need for x-rays and all that kind of stuff. So if you get ill in a big city, you're going to be all right. But if you get ill in a small town, Lord have mercy on you. You'll have to find your way to a big city to get any kind of decent help. So the medical industry is good out here, but it could be better. All right, turn BobbieD, DC, One Nation. Who we got? Monroe, he said, yes, I'm coming to the Philippines in April, BobbieD. Yes, I was crying every day. So I'm telling you, man. Hey, he was honest, man. You know what I'm saying? Some of y'all, I ain't crying. And then he turned around, he wiped my tears from my, I ain't shed no tears. I ain't shed no tears. Lying all the way. I'm telling you, man. And it's okay, man. Nobody's making fun of Monroe. He cried. So what? That's a human thing we do. Y'all don't want to be, y'all want to so macho. I don't cry. Yeah, that's why y'all messed up right now, because you got all that mess and that stress up in you, and you can't let it out. Because you want to be macho man. Yeah, you going to be macho man. You be bouncing off the wall, going crazy because you holding all that insanity inside, and you can't let it out. You got to let things out, man. You got to let stuff out of you in order for you to move forward in your life. I don't care what it is. If you hurt that bad, cry. Get it out. I'm not saying going to be no crybaby every time you turn around. Somebody say, hello. He said, stop there. Yeah, you ain't got to do all that. But go to your little place in your house. If you live alone, you got the whole house, cry, get it out. But then let it move on from that. Don't keep wallowing in your pity. Okay? Don't have no purpose, no pity party, because I ain't gonna participate in that. I would help you cry one time. I'm gonna listen to you cry one time on my shoulder. And I'm saying, you got it all out, man. Yeah. All right, so straighten it up now. Next thing you know, you trying to get on my shoulder. Hey, man, get up off me. I'm gonna get up off me and let that crybaby stuff go. You done got it out. What you going back to it for? You know, you got to move on from that. You can't wallow in that, man, because when you wallow in the dirt, when you wallow in the pity, that's all you got is a pity party. And everybody come around, you say, nah, you turn around and walk the other way. Because nobody wants to be looking at somebody that's pitiful. We want to be somebody, we want to look at somebody that's strong, that's exhibit strength, and that's going somewhere in their life. Instead of sitting around wallowing pity party. I ain't going to participate in that. Nah. I'll let you cry on my shoulder as a brother, one brother to another, one time. Look, man, come here, man. I'll hold you. Just look, man, get it out. You just like to pat your back to get out, man. Get it all out. Yeah. I said, you out now? You got that out? I said, yeah. I said, don't let me see you crying like that no more. You done got it out, move on. All right, let's go round here. Who we got? Mark here, he said, do I have to be vaccinated? Yes. Yes, Mark. No, you don't have to be vaccinated to enter. You can be unvaccinated. However, if you are unvaccinated, as I mentioned before, you will have to go through a 14-day quarantine protocol in your hotel, no-tail, Holiday Inn facility of your choice. And it's going to be more money for you because the hotels here, they jacked up the price. Why? Because they have a captive audience. They know you got to get a facility hotel, and they're going to jack up the price because you got the American dollar. So I'm saying? So, hey, I don't want that in my life. You know, if I was a guy coming to the Philippines, I hadn't been here to see my lady in 2 years, you think I want to go to some kind of quarantine facility and wait 14 days before I see her? No! Like, no. I'll be running to the doctor, to Right Med or whatever, Walgreens, say, look, give me that shot. I need that vaccine, because I ain't going through that quarantine stuff. And if you guys out there that haven't got your shot, go on and get it, man. I mean, it's going to be easier for you to get in the country. All countries are doing this right now. It's just not the Philippines, Cambodia, Thailand, you name it, man. All the countries are requiring you to have it. If you got the shot, you can get in there easy. You don't have the shot. Some of them say if you ain't got the shot, you can't get in. At least they letting you in here, right? So go on and get your shot, man. Make it easier on yourself instead of making it harder, okay? Look, work harder, work smarter, and not harder. Let's go around and tell about the Easy One Nation. Who we got? Okay, I done went up too far, y'all. See, every time I do this, I hope it don't mess up today. Okay, I went all the way down to the bottom. Okay, okay, I was at market. I got to go back up to the market. Hold on, y'all. It took me down to the bottom, and I got to work my way back up. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Marlo says, I was definitely crying every day for my beautiful Manila. Hey, man, I know you were. You know, sometimes, I'm be honest with y'all. Before Lisa D and I got married and hooked up, I would visit every year, right, for 5 years. And sometimes, when I got ready to leave, I would visit every year. Once, when I would get ready to leave to go back home from the Philippines to go to USA, Lisa would cry like a baby, man. I'm serious. Every time. And I said, man, what's wrong with her? She said, hey, it's going to be all right, sweetheart. You know, I'm coming back, you know. It's going to be all right. I'll get in touch with you as soon as I touch base. In the USA, I'm going to call you. Yeah. And then she said, I had to leave. And so when I get home, and then I looked at the four walls, and I'm missing her, guess what I do? I cry like a baby. So it's all right, man. You know, you got to get it out, you get it out. You know, that's human being. We do that. And stop trying to stop us. Man, you know, men don't cry. Don't give me that lie. Stop the lie right there. We all cry. Everybody cries as a human being, except if you're a psychopath. You know, psychopaths don't feel no mercy. They don't feel no sorrow. They don't feel, some of them don't feel no pain. That's why they do the crazy stuff they do. They don't feel no emotional pain. And there are some people like that don't cry. They have no, they feel no emotional pain, and they don't feel no sorrow, and so they don't cry. But if you're a normal human being, a member of the human species, you have a tendency to cry sometimes. Not all the time, but you cry for the right reasons. You cry because you have an emotional well, a water spring inside you that got to come out. And it comes out through your eyes, and it's called tears. You shed tears, baby. Yeah, I shed tears many times, you know. When mama died, I cried for a year, man. Every day. It hurt me, man. I was 16 years old. My mama died, man. Your mother died on you. You know you cried. You know? And my dad, I cried. I had a sister. I cried. I had a brother. Another brother, two brothers. I cried. You know, things happen, man. You cry. So get up and don't stop the lie, but man, don't cry. Stop that lie right there. Crying is all right if you don't get excessive with it. Let's go around train Bobby Lisi One Nation. We got Monroe said, what's the best airlines to travel from North Carolina? Okay, I traveled from Georgia. I lived in North Carolina 3 years, but I mostly drove back and forth where I went to, where I had to go because I was so close to Georgia and other areas. But I would tell you what, from Georgia, if you go into the Philippines from Georgia, and North Carolina and Georgia right, you know, close to each other, you can use Delta. Delta was bad when I took them, but they done improved now. They're much better. Philippine Airlines, they're good. They were bad at one point too. They've gotten better. Korean Airlines, Japan Airlines. The best airlines from Georgia, in my opinion, if you can get a Korean airline flight straight from here, if you whatever city you going to Manila, so I always tell people to avoid Manila, like, you know, because you don't want to be in a thriller. They put you in a thriller when you go there because they don't want somebody want to try to get your money. Scamming up on scheming. But if you're going straight to Manila, for you, Monroe, Philippine Airlines would probably be your best bet because it's going to be cheaper and it's going to take you straight there. Manila is the hub for Philippine Airlines, okay? That is the nation's #1 airline in the country. And so they have multiple flights going from North Carolina. You want to get a straight shot flight if you can, with no stopovers. And you should get there, or they may stop over like maybe Georgia or Florida or something like that. But if you got one stop, that's all right, but no more than one stop, okay? I would try to go with Philippine Airlines if at all possible. If you can't hook up with them, then you probably want to go with Delta, because Delta, you know, Atlanta, Georgia is the hub for Delta. There's always multiple flights out there. And you want to, before you book any flight, you want to compare the prices, okay? I always choose Korean Airlines because they're my choice. However, they're normally a little bit higher, you know. I like it because they treat me like king when I get on it. They give me house shoes. They make me take my shoes off. As soon as you get on there and the flights you get in the air, they also give you a hot towel. Everybody gets a hot towel. You take the hot towel and you put it on your face and it makes you relax. They want you to relax when you're in the air. A lot of people tensed up. And then after you take the hot towel, you wipe your hands off with it and they feed you a snack. And then after they keep feeding you. That's what I like about it. They feed you. Because you like, what, 10, 14, 18-hour trip? They're going to feed you like every other hour, man. You're going to get a snack or a meal, okay? So, and they treat you with respect, and I like that about it. But I pay more. You pay more. So, I would say Philippine Airlines, that's probably your number one choice. If you can't get that, get Delta. If you can't get that, get Korean. And before you book with any of them, choose the best rate, okay? And you want to look at something that's going to give you little or no stopovers, layovers. You just want a straight flight all the way in with no layovers. That's the ultimate. And try to get it at a decent rate. Always compare your prices, guys, because airline industry is a very, very competitive industry. And one of the things you can do as a basic comparison is to check with ACI-R They'll give you a comparison. You say, well, I got this flight with Delta. I got this, and they'll say, okay, let me see. They'll go in there. They'll go in the computer because they're what's called an airline consolidator. This is what they do. ACI tickets buy seats that are vacant from all of the airlines, okay? So let's say Delta has a flight, but by 20 seats on that flight going to Philippine, Cebu, or whatever, Manila, is vacant. They want to get those seats filled, right? So they want to sell them. So they choose a consolidator, and the ACI tickets are consolidated. They'll call them and say, hey, we got 20 seats vacant on this flight. We need you to hook us up. So they ASAP try to hook them up, and they give them at a very, very low price. So I always check. When I check my prices, I go to ASAP. I check whatever airlines I'm trying to do, and I check the best rate, the best flight. Okay, and that's what I do. ASAP usually beats people, but sometimes they don't. It depends. But always, guys, make a comparison. Just don't jump at the first thing you see when you get a flight. Okay, because they're available. Check, and check again to make sure you have the right one. And then also, when you make your flights, guys, try to get where if you have to make a change, that they can make that change without charging you fare. A lot of them will do it, a lot of them will do it, then some of them won't. But because if something changed where you have to change your dates, you're going to have to pay $200 or $300 to change the date, That don't make no sense. So try to find one that say, well, always ask, whether they say or not, hey, ma'am, if I had to change my dates, y'all don't going to charge me no fare, no fee, are you? Always ask. You never know what they're going to say. Let's go around train by release One Nation. Who we got? Okay. I got to go back down again. All right, we had North Carolina, life in North Carolina. We got, hold up, y'all. Give me a minute. I don't know why I keep taking me down. Okay. North Carolina said, what's the best? Okay, I got that. Robert Tate, what's up, Pop? What's up? He said, greetings, BobbieD and Lisa. How are y'all doing? Hope all is well. Hey, man, we doing blessed. We blessed and how the flavor of the la. Everything's good, man. I hope you're good out there in the United States or doggone America, man. You know what I'm saying? We look like we might get ready to get into another conflict, and Biden is going to get us. I think Ukraine is going to be having some hurting pains in the mind in a minute, because Putin ain't playing. He got over 130,000 troops out there on the borderline, and he talking about, no, we're not gonna go. We're not gonna do and go into Ukraine. We're not gonna do nothing. You're lying through his teeth. He he getting ready to go in there and try to take that country over. So the U.S., NATO, all of those countries are preparing for the worst. And this is what I don't like about the president of Ukraine. The guy knows that Russia has troops on the borderline, and he telling y'all got to trust me. They're not going to invade us. It's not going to be an invasion. Lying, he don't know. I mean, you got 130,000 troops on your borderline. You gonna sit up here and say, I know, I'm the president. They're not going to invade us. Stop the craziness. Somebody come on my door and got 5 guys with guns outside of my door. I'm gonna sit there and say, well, they're not gonna come in here. I'm gonna do everything to defend my property. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to do everything I can because I know they're coming in. Yeah, I don't know what's wrong with that guy. The president's acting crazy out there in Ukraine. But, we got to back them up because they're democracy like we are. And we have some alliances and agreements with them. We're going to help them. We're going to right their back. Plus, we need a democratic country next to Russia. Because that, that lets us, keeps us on the even keel. If we have to come out there and fight Russia, Ukraine, and let us have some bases in there to blow Russia up. Ain't that right, boy? Let's go. Ooh, Lord. Let's go. Rod Trey, Bobby Lee, One Nation. Who we got? All right. I don't know why I keep going down there, but I'm up here. I'm going to go back up. Y'all with me, man? Come on now. Don't play with me. Y'all with me? Let's go. All right. Rod Trey, Terry Fleming. He said, the thing is that every district in Philippines has its own rules when it comes to COVID virus. There has to be a uniform voice when it comes to the virus. Yeah, that's another thing. Good point, Terry. That's another thing you're going to run into, ladies and gentlemen, when you come here. You have a protocol to get into the country, right? But when you go to what's called an LGU, which is local government unit or local city area or local township or whatever, there are some other rules that you have to go by. So you have to check with your local destination, find out what the rules are when you come to Manila, or if you're coming to Cebu City or Talamba. You got to call and say, look here, I'm coming in the country on such and such a date, and I'm vaccinated and everything. I got my certification. What are the local LGU or local government unit rules for me? Ask the questions and you'll get the appropriate answers. But you're correct. Okay, I dropped y'all. I don't know. I'm not on my Wi-Fi broadband. I'm on my broadband card on the phone, and that dropped me. And I'm upstairs. Usually, the higher you are in a place, you usually get better signal. But I don't know why I dropped. 2 more minutes, please. But usually, most people want your money. They always got some rules, extra rules out here. I don't know what it is. Let's go. Ryan Train, Bobby Lee, One Nation. I gotta roll back up again. That was Terry. And now this is Monroe. He said, my family members don't support me. They just care about their agenda only as they're selfish and greedy, which is fine with me. I'm okay. Hey, man, you understand? Number one, you're on a journey in life, Monroe, and it's your journey. It's not your people's journey, okay? So you have to be okay with that. They don't understand. And you can't fault them you cannot get angry at them to a certain extent because they just don't understand. They can't see it the way you do. And the reason why is because it's not their journey. It's not their mission. It's not their vision about the Philippines. That's your passion. That's your desire. That's your fire. It's not theirs. They don't have a knowledge of the Philippines. So yeah, they're going to come against you. I had the same problem. But you know what I did? I said, look, man, I taught you this. I walked away. I didn't cuss them out. I didn't say, I just walked away because I knew they didn't understand. And when you have the knowledge that they don't understand what they're talking about, although they're going to tell you, I know, they don't know a doggone thing. Okay? They don't know your situation. They don't know your lady. They don't know nothing about your relationship, but yet they're going to say they know. They don't know. So you have to forgive them. Like the Lord said, Father, forgive. When Jesus was on the cross, what did he say? What did he say when they nailed him to the cross? What did he say? Father, forgive them, for they know not what they do. So you can say, Lord, forgive them, for they know not what they say. They don't know. And so you can't hold it against them. You have to put in your mind a screen, a blockade to those hurtful words and things they say, because they just don't know. Now to this day, my family loves Lisa D. They love the fact that I moved here because they can come and visit us. They visited us 2 years ago. They had a great time here. They want to come back again, but the pandemic is messing everybody up. But yeah, things go by. You just, when people understand and see the full truth, the full revelation, it'll be all right, man. Hang in there. Stick with your journey. Stick with your dream. This is your dream. This is your life. You walk your life, talk your life, speak your life, eat your life, sleep your life. It is you. Go finger. Hey, I changed your name, John. You're now the Go Bullet. Go Bullet, number one. What's up, Go Bullet in the house? Go Bullet. God, John is a gold member, and Monroe is a bronze member. I need some more members in the house with me for the rest of the year. I need 15 more members. Can we do it? I got 5 on it. I need 15 more. I need 15 more courageous men or women that step up to the plate and say, BobbieD, I got your back. I want to see you more often. I want to see as often as you can come with me, BobbieD. I got your back. I'm going to help you support this channel. Come on now. I ain't got to keep telling y'all this. I need 15 more members for the year's out. And can we do it? Let's go. I ain't playing with y'all. 15. That's the number. John Jason Monroe. I'm not sure how much time you can spend in the Philippines, but try to stay 4 weeks if possible. I stayed 10 days. It was not enough. No. 10 days. I had a 10-day stay one time too, John, because my vacation time was gone. I only had with 10 days left. And that's not enough. That you right, John. It is not enough, Monroe. You need, and you just, if this, especially Monroe, if this your first time, man, you need you need at least 14, maybe 21 days, maybe a month if you can get it. You know, it's hard to come up with a month vacation, but at least 2 to 3 weeks minimum. To know her family, to get to take her out, you and her by yourself. You can have deep conversations together, and it gives you more what intimacy. No, you can do the wild thing. No, I'm don't blame it. I say that now. Don't do nothing what I wouldn't do. But yeah, it gives you more intimacy. You get to know her. She gets to know you more, and you need time for that, man. Don't rush your trip out here. You spend too much money to come out here. I understand if your vacation time is gone. I understand, but when you schedule the next one, schedule at least 2 to 3 weeks. Schedule at least 3 weeks. Okay. Ryan Train by releasing One Nation. Who we got? All right. I got to go back up. We had Monroe just now. Okay. He said, okay, hold on, y'all. I'm going down too. Okay, I can only spend 2 weeks because of my work, as everybody in my workplace has. After 2 weeks or more, seems get lazy and act like they don't do nothing with that. I know you got a bad workplace because whenever you leave, somebody should be able to back you up. You should have a backup. Every job should have a backup. Somebody is trained to do your job, and that's where I was. That's why I always, whenever I was, man, I made sure somebody knew my job. Nah, it wasn't like that because I know I wanted time off sometimes. I said, look here, man, I'm going to show you what I do. Because if I'm out, man, you got to do my job till I get back. You got me, man. And that we did. You find out somebody can do your job. And you don't have the authority to do that, contact your boss. So look, man, sir, I understand your protocols and so forth. But look, we got to have somebody to back me out. This is a critical function that I do with this company. And if I'm not here for whatever reason, you're not going to have anybody who can do this. You're going to have trouble. So can you get somebody that can train for a few days just to back me up in emergency place? Do that, man. But I understand. Sometimes it's not like that. And you 2 weeks, it's gonna be pushing it just to do two. If it's your first time, 2 weeks is not gonna be enough. But do what you can and can what you do. You know what I'm saying? Let's go. Ryan Train by releasing One Nation. Balance of life. What's up, man? You good? So good to see you. So good to see you. So good to see you. Wouldn't want to be not. Lisa. Just stop by and say hello. We will be there in May. Okay, Balance. I hope to see you, man. Give me a holler when you hit the airways, when you hit the airport. Say, hey, BobbieD, I made it. Good to see you, man. Glad to hear it, man. People are arriving at various times, and we're gonna have a lot of people coming to Cebu. And I want to tell you right now, I'm not gonna be able to see everybody. But if you're a member on the train, I'll be seeing you. I'll make time to see you, man. But all you people that just the subscribers, I don't know, man. I might not have time for all that because I'm busy. You know what I'm saying? I'm busy doing work. And Lisa D got stuff to do. She got a business, man. She used to be one of online doing the online selling. She don't have to go online no more. Know what she does? She buys discounted clothing, right? Boxes of it. She got one of them now. She goes in there and distributes it. She got about 5 or 6 people, women out here that she gives it to, and they sell it. She let them get the cut because they need money too, and they give her the balance. She makes doing pretty good like that, and that gets her out of doing all the selling. They do the selling. Some people love to sell. That's all they do, and when they can make some money out of it, so that's what she doing. We busy, man. But if you a member, we're gonna make the time, shake the time, break the time for you, because that's what membership has privileges on this train. Let's go, Ryan Train, BobbieD. Who we got? Monroe, he said, but John, 2 years from now, I wouldn't care because it's their problem. Then I can retire and say, okay, I hear you, man. He goes, I'm out. You gonna do like I did, man. I said, I'm out. And I hit the door. But you know what I did? When I moved here, I didn't really retire when I came here. When I came here, I was just coming for another visit, like a normal visit. But I got to the point where I didn't want to go back. I was having such a good time, a blessed time with Lisa D, man. I said, nah, I'm not going back. I told her I was going back. She did that crying. So I told you every time. This is how she got me, man. I told you every time I came in when I got ready to leave, she cried, right? So I'm getting ready to leave, right? I'm packing my stuff. She said, "Oh, you ain't going to stay with me." I said, stop. You do that every time. Stop now. She wouldn't stop. So I had to pay attention. You know what? The crying didn't get me. It was my desire to stay that got me. So I stayed. And I emailed my boss. I said, I'm not coming back. And I hadn't looked back yet, you know. I had a good job, man. I was making over $70,000 a month. Good job with Verizon. I was a network technician, riding all over the country in a Verizon vehicle, testing the network, testing the network towers. And I was making good money, and so I had a big problem with leaving it, but my heart and my love for her was more than my desire to retain that job. So that's how I got here. But everybody got their own route on doing what's what. John, what's up, Big John? He said, I recommend that you take Philippine Airlines nonstop from New York, Los Angeles, or San Francisco to Manila, unless another route is lost. A lot cheaper. That's a good idea, John. I told you, Philippine Airlines, they're the hub here, and they have multiple flights that you can get from North Carolina or wherever straight here. All right. Now, in your case, if you get it from North Carolina, you might have to take they have like sister companies like Delta. You might have to take a Delta flight from there to New York or whatever, and then you go straight shot from New York straight into on Philippine Airlines straight into Manila. But yeah, Philippines is your probably going to be your number one choice to look at right now. Ryan Train Bobby Lee Markel, he said, the sad part about it is the no good bombs that hit women never learned. They just moved to a new place, and the women need to press charges. The same that in the Philippines, the same here is now doing. Yeah, I understand, man. People never learn. Some are just brutes. Brutality, fighting, fussing, and settling arguments is done with the fist. It's not done with communication. It's not done with sitting down and talking it out. They got to fight it out. They got to beat it out. And a lot of guys have a tendency to beat women. And it's not only this fact that they want to beat them. That's the fact that they want to control them. Many of us as gentlemen, or I would say men, because you can't be a gentleman, you want to control and beat up a woman. Many of us have this thing about domination. We have to dominate our women and make them bow down to our feet. And you know where it comes from? When a man wants to dominate a woman and make her bow down to his feet, he's insecure within himself. So he tries to take it out on somebody else, and that rhyme. You with me, G? I ain't playing. Y'all better listen up. Y'all better recognize who we got. Ron Train, Bobby Lee, One Nation. Monroe. He said, so John, you suggest for me to take a direct flight from Greensboro to New York and then fly out of JK in the middle. Yeah, that would be a great day. That would be probably a good deal because you go straight to Manila, and you don't have to have no layovers. That will save you a whole lot of time, a whole lot of headache. And if you might want to contact Philippine Airlines because their sister airlines is Delta. They have agreement with Delta because a lot of time when I booked with Philippine Airlines, I had to take Delta and then get a flight, a change layover, and get Philippines straight into Cebu. So check with Philippine Airline, and they ask them what can I do to get straight shot to Manila, and they will give you your options and your alternatives. But that's a good way to go. Monroe said, Bobby, I believe I can use my CDC vaccination card as the vaccination card is government issue, right? I want to tell you, I don't want to steer you wrong on that. According to the government here, you have to do your national state digital certification. That's approved by the Philippines. So what you need to do is contact the Philippine authority here and say, is my CDC card a national state digital certification card? That's what you need to do. Your state health department, you're in North Carolina, you need to contact them and find out, do they have a national state digital certification agreement with the Philippines? That's what you should do first, because there's only two that they're taking. The one is the National Digital, like I mentioned, and the WHO certification. Okay, so they said the WHO one's hard to get, so you need to check with them before you come out here and make sure you got plenty of time. You don't have to rush it. You got plenty of time to get that straightened out. But that's what you need to do now. I did a video on vaccine certification, and that time I told you the 3 ones to get. So I might have to revisit that and see what the best is for people coming out of the states, because I understand different states have different protocols, and some states don't even have a certification for the vaccine yet. So I might do a follow up on that and give you some more details on that before you arrive. Ron Chain, Bobby Lee, One Nation, we got Danny, man, what's up, man? You good? You good? He said, hey. I'm Fat Albert. What's up, man? Good to see you, Danny, man, in the house. He said, hope all is well. Hey, man, we doing good, Dan. So good to see you. So good to see you. So good to see ya. Ron Chain, Bobby Lee, One Nation. Fred, Funky Town. What's up, Funky Town in the house? Funky Town. What's up, man? You good? He said, hello, BobbieD, Lisa B. What's up? Hey, man, we good, man. We blessed. How the flavor, the paper, blah, blah. Lord, you know how we do. You know how we do, Funky Town. We don't let nothing get us down. We stick around, you know what I'm saying? And we put a smile on our face. You know what I'm saying? We don't walk around in disgrace. We walk around in grace on our face. Let's go. Y'all see I can work that thing. Monroe, he said, what's going on? Saying, man, you good, man? You good? You good? You all right, man? So good to see you, man. I'm from North Carolina. John Thomas in the house. What's up? Gold Border. He said, yes, Monroe. New York to Manila is nice, nonstop, but it's an overnight flight, so you need to coordinate with the hotel because you arrive at 7 a.m. in Manila and hotels checking it. That's right. That's another thing. Y'all make sure you check in your arrival time at the hotel you're going to stay in Manila or whatever city, because the arrival times and check-in time for the hotels vary wherever hotels. Some of them check-in time is at 12, some of them is at 1, some of them is at 3. It depends. And so whenever you get there, you don't want to be tired. You're gonna be tired, man. You want to go to your room and sleep and lay down, rest your body. So make sure that your hotel time is a check-in time is appropriate. So when you get in, you don't have to sit up there and wait in somebody's lobby or wait in a hotel to go to your room. You know, I've done that plenty of times. You know, and it's not nice. You tired and you got to sit up there and wait to check-in time. And you need to do it now because it's going to not be smart, not going to be good. Right, I mean here, especially if you suffer from PTSD or other mental health issues, you will be required to enter the country, and yes, you will. Okay, I got it, man. I got it, man. Hey, you know what, man? I think that rule should be with every country in the world. Because a lot of people, you know, I'm not trying to come down on people with PTSD. No, I'm not. Because a lot of people say, I got PTSD. But, you know, you want to be mentally capable of handling stress and pressures. And a lot of people with PTSD are just not ready for it. And when you travel, ladies and gentlemen, that's a lot of stress. You might not realize it. Sitting up in the airport, walking there all the time, getting your bag and new stuff and new places, that puts a lot of stress on you when you're not used to that on a daily basis. And when you have an additional mental problem with PTSD, it could compound a lot of things with you. And you might wind up doing something you ain't supposed to do. So yeah, I think it's a good idea, Markel, that I think all countries of the world should have that as an option to get in and to check people out for. Ron Train, BobbieD, said Marcus, they need health insurance, real insurance for the minimum of 200,000 USD that will cover you the entire time you're here. Yeah, okay. That's another requirement. I'm not sure the limitations on the health insurance requirement here, but it's pretty hefty. It's going to cover you for your entire time here, because as I mentioned before, the Philippines don't want you coming out here getting COVID or whatever you get, and they got to pay the bill for you. They're not going to let you die, you know. You go to a hospital, they're gonna do something for you, but they want you to have insurance. And then Philippines want you to have Philippines insurance. You just can't come. Well, I got my job insurance. No, they want to. You need to get back on the plane, sir, because we're not accepting that your job insurance stuff, because they may not pay out here. Let's go, Ron James. Who we got? JL, what's up, man? Good to see you, man. He said, good evening, BobbieD. And Lisa D, I want to come back. What is the plan? I'm from America. Hey, man, the plan is the magic number is the 10th of February. That is the golden number that everybody's striving towards. They're coming back here from the West. 10th of February is the go day. That's D-Day. If you want to come, get ready. But I'm telling everybody, wait for a few weeks, maybe a month after that, so because they're going to always be some, slight changes here and there. And then you can see the routine you got to do, what you got to bring. And but the 10th is the day, the formal day, but probably come in maybe March, April, maybe May. then that way you have everything worked out. But yeah, man, I know you weren't gonna last long in the United States with doggone America. Ain't nothing out there for you, JL. You know you need to be back in the hood. That's where you from. That's where your lady at. She waiting on you right now. You know. See, here's the thing. Whenever you live in a foreign country and you like it, you become adjusted to it, and you leave. It's when you go back to your home country, it's not the same. You can see the difference. It's like day and night. You know, when I went back to America, my last trip was in 2018. It was like night and day. I couldn't wait to get back to the Philippines because I didn't like the way things was out there in the USA. The first thing, as soon as I got off the plane, you know I love Walmart, right? I went to Walmart. I had to go. I don't know why, but there was a Walmart. I rented a car, right? So I drove. It was right. I drove right after the airport, and there was a Walmart right. That's I'm going to this Walmart. I went to the Walmart, and then I got I looked for. It was just being like home. But then when I went into Walmart, I saw some women there that they looked like elephants. I'm not tell you, man. They looked like elephants to me. I said, what the hell? You know, excuse my language. I said, what? They looked like elephants. They were so big. I wasn't used to seeing big women. I've been gone, so I wasn't used to seeing it. I mean, a lot of stuff like that just shocked me, man. And then I began to realize that that's the way it was when I left here. I just didn't pay no mind. So when you leave here, you leave the Philippines and go back home, you're gonna see it's a whole new world, baby. Let's go. Ryan Train by BobbieD. I got you, Royal. He said, I want to come back. I know, man. He said, I miss the Philippines, BobbieD. I know, man. I know you do, man. Everybody misses home, and this is your home, my brother. That's the way it is. You made that change when you came here, and you lived here for a long time. This is your home. Your home is where your heart is. Your heart's here. This is your home. You live in America. You lived in America, but that's not your home anymore. That's your place of from a place of residence. This is your home, and you need to be at home. Ryan Train by BobbieD, One Nation. Des, what's up, man? Des from the United Kingdom of the Great Britain. What's up, Des? He said, fares too high, Bobby. I'm hoping to be back in June. Okay, Des. He's coming from London, man. Jolly old London, UK. Yeah, man. I think that Des has something there. I think that once it's been open for a while, the fears will come down. Okay, that's just, every time there's anything new, the fears is high up sky here, but they will come down. And then if you take your time and wait on the right price, you get a good deal. Always check around, and don't go to these travel agents, y'all. Don't do that, please. Use your head. If you're not computer savvy, find somebody that's computer savvy that can go and search the various online flight websites out there that you can search for good flight. Okay, Travel Buddy with a cheapo air flights. It's a whole ton of them out there. But the one I use the most is ASAP tickets. But go to these websites and try to find the best flight fares for you. If you do a travel agent, they got to jack it up, but they're going to get their fare. They're going to get the fee out of there. And you don't want to be paying them. You know what I'm saying? I don't. I try to find my own. And if, like I said, if you're not computer literate, computer savvy, find you a niece, nephew, or somebody's, look, man, I need you to search for me a ticket. They'll do it for you. Give them $5. Okay. And that's how you do it, man. Always search around for the best price and the best fares. All right, what else? That's all we got, y'all. I'm going to be back here tomorrow. And for the rest, until tomorrow is the D-Day. Today is my 9th, February 9th. Tomorrow's the 10th out here. And so tomorrow on my side, we'll be finding out what's going on as far as people come from the West, okay, from the no visa countries. And I'll let you know have there's any problems occurred and what people need to know about. So tomorrow, from this point forward, I will always be letting y'all know a few segments, one segment about what's happening here, about the returnees coming from the United States. And so you will need to know, so when you approach your time for coming back or coming here for the first time, you'll have an idea of what to expect and what to look out for. All right, guys. Looks like that's it for now. This is BobbieD. Lisa downstairs washing clothes, saying take care, God bless, and peace.